Welcome back. Our favorite investment property guru, Chuck Zapiec, is here with me. Welcome back, Chuck.
Great to be here with you, Betsy.
So before we talk about specific properties, let's talk about if somebody's new to investment properties, where do they start to look and how much should they expect to spend?
Sure. Well, I usually advise anyone looking for want to start to invest on the island here is usually start in the villa market. And so starting in the villa market, you know, if you can start off with a 2-bedroom, work up to a 3-bedroom, and you know, if things work out for you, put it into the vacation rental market, you're able to derive the income you're looking for, then you can invest in other properties too. That's what I did, Betsy. I bought 10 properties in 10 years. I started off with a 2-bedroom villa.
If people want to, they're going to rent it while they're not using it.
Right. And so one of the properties I like right now is 649 Queens Grant for $229,000. Just listed. It's the lowest price villa in Palmetto Dunes, 1,459 square feet. It's like a small house. 2 bedrooms, 2 bath, as I mentioned. Queens Grant Villas in Palmetto Dunes. And it's an oversized living room and dining room, a lot of spacious area. So there's great design possibilities you can put in there. Has a large master suite, and it's right in the middle of the vacation rental area in Palmetto Dunes, Center Island, as you know. So it's a great value, 649 Queens Grant for $229,000. Great buy. MLS number 372066. If you're anywhere near a computer, get on there and remember that number and see if you can't find it. It's a great buy.
And so for people who are looking to rent there, where do they find renters for their properties?
Well, you know, I started off 20 years ago. I was one of the first people to advertise on VRBO. Today I have my own website, but that's basically where you start is online. I remember I was VRBO's 100th customer in 1997. They've grown since then. And that's where I started advertising. And I still advertise today our properties. And I have my own website, Hilton Head Hideaways, as you know. And that's a great place to start for anybody that wanted to buy a house, put it on a vacation rental market. And I manage properties now for people now that don't have the time to do that. Obviously, you need the time to answer those emails and man the telephone and be able to take those calls anytime night and day.
Yeah, and Hilton Head's known as a pet-friendly community. Do you recommend that people rent to pet owners?
Oh, definitely. That's basically how I built my brand, was being pet-friendly in 1997. I remember I was sitting in a restaurant with a friend of mine. We just happened to be sitting in Friendly's restaurant, and he asked me, "Oh, are you going to?" When I bought the villa, he said, "You're going to allow people to stay there with pets?" I said, "I don't think so." He said, "Oh, yeah, you ought to. It's a great market. It's an upscale market." I said, "Okay, what should we call it?" And I looked over. I said, "Friendly." It's pet friendly. And I coined the term. You can check on that. In 1997, nobody used the term pet friendly until then, and been using it for 20 years since, and it worked out well for us.
Excellent. So in our last 30 seconds, give us I know you have a couple other villas you want to tell us about in Sea Pines and Forest Beach.
Yeah, I have another one that's absolutely turnkey for $245,000. It's in Shipyard in Hamilton Villas. That's the middle of the island. It's a great place. It's got a porch, front and back decks, 2-car garage comes with it. It's for a great storage area. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, and it'll do really well in the vacation rental market. You should be able to use 10, 12 weeks out of yourself during the year, and you'll be able to pay all your principal, interest, taxes, insurance with the money you make from it there. That's what most of our owners do. Great property. So that's 124 Hamilton Villas for $245,000, Betsy. That's a best buy.
Thank you so much for being with us, Chuck. It's always fun to have you.
Great to be with you too, Betsy. Thank you.